Check, check. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. So this video ain't gonna be too long. I just wanted to talk about, and I'm talking to the absolute beginner who's looking for the right way to approach magic. A lot of people, and I know this because from my own experience and now also just from hearing a lot of people talk and reading between the lines. So what keeps most people standoffish from actually getting started in their own magical work is the lure of summoning spirits, which is totally understandable because I came from that same mentality. So in this book, this video, I'm going to give, in my opinion, a good way for the absolute beginner to approach magic if the spirit thing makes you anxious. I was the same way. Leave them spirits alone. Ain't no, I came from the same exact place. But yeah, so all the things I give out in this video, ain't none of this shit got nothing to do with calling on any spirits, which it is intimidating, right? Like if that's not what you like, if you ain't started doing it yet, it is intimidating. Like even though a lot of those gallery of magic books, like they break it down and make shit simple and plain and probably as easy as they can make it for the practitioner to get results. But even then, like in a lot of them books, like you still like in one ritual probably calling on 4 to 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 different spirits or different names, different words of powers, however you want to word it. So shit, it is like I wouldn't recommend that really for a person to begin there if that type of stuff makes you nervous. It doesn't make everybody nervous though. Like some people start off like straight to the deep end. I read one of, I think it was Lon Milo Duquette, however you pronounce it. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think he said like he started like straight off with fucking summoning one of the demons of the Goetia shit, like straight off the back, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, so here's a book. This book, it isn't super heavy in practical exercises or anything in here. It's mainly theory, and the author does get into some heavy things, but He has spots in here in this book where he makes certain things simple and plain for the listener. Um, so real quick, I'll read this short part from this book. Say you want something badly, another house perhaps. You visualize it vividly, distinctly, how many rooms it has, which way it faces, the arrangements of the rooms, perhaps with a little bit of land. You build it up as firmly and as clearly as you can. That is practical magic. You do it the same way when you're working ceremonial magic, but you must make it clear and distinct in your mind. And you say, this is what I desire. This is what I feel would be best for me. And I ask positively that it shall come to me if it be the will of God. Always that proviso, if it be the will of God. If you really want something badly, you can do the same thing. Visualize it clearly and distinctly as to color, as to form, as to appearance, as to everything. Visualize it all as vividly as your imagination can make it. If you have an artistic ability, make a sketch and paint it. And make it definite in your mind so that you have a true picture. Then say, if this is the will of the divine life, if this is possible, then I ask for it positively. Positively. So yeah, here's a book absolutely in my top 5 of best books ever relating to this type of work, relating to this science. So here's a book that's about magic. It's about manifesting. This is full, absolutely packed full of different exercises, different practical applications for you. From breathing techniques, got manifestation exercises all through it, from using visualization, the power of your thoughts, exercises about developing your telepathy skills, is how to raise up your psychic energy, how to use your healing energy, how to store healing energy in your body, astral projection techniques. And the best thing about it all is out of all them exercises, this book doesn't call for you to use anything at all outside of your own mind. Your own mind or your own breath. You ain't got to grab a pencil, magic wand, no candle, no nothing. This is all about learning how to use your fucking mind. And it's an excellent book. All right. One of the best magic books I got by far. All right. This book, Basic Sigil Magic by Philip Cooper. Philip Cooper, this years ago, this was the first magic book that I had that I actually like. I bought it, I studied it, and then I got to work and actually started working the rituals in the book and learning how. This is a book that taught me the basic fundamentals of really how to set up an effective magic ceremony. This is using sigil magic. With the author in the book shows you how you can write down on a piece of paper, write your sentence of intention. Write down what it is you desire, what it is that you're trying to manifest. And the author shows you how to take those words and turn it into a symbol for the subconscious mind. How to take those words, that sentence of your desire, and turn it into a symbol for the subconscious mind to plant in your subconscious. And he goes step by step. Philip Cooper is the reason why I was drawn to him in the beginning to start with him, because he was the first author that was straight up saying in his books, he was like, you don't gotta call on no spirits and no gods and shit in order to manifest some shit, to do magic. He was like, this is about using the power of your own mind and tapping into your subconscious in a way that it responds to what you want. So, yeah, great place to start. Another Philip Cooper book. This is Candle Magic. It ain't about calling upon no spirits, though he do got, it's not even no spirits, but he do got, I know it's a spell in here. I know he got a Venus money spell in here. So it is a spell in here working with the planetary power of Venus. And maybe another one. I don't know. I can't remember word for word. But nonetheless, all in all, he shows you in a way how to set up step by step a ritual, just using candles as the focal point. And it's a good and it's effective. Like, honestly, when I do candle magic, it's it's consistent. Yeah. So anyway, that's another one. Like, you ain't got to be scared of a candle, but I get it. So yeah, that's more than enough if a person really trying to get started before I ever got introduced to any of this quote unquote like ceremonial magic shit and all of that, um, this is the first real spiritual book I started with because I was already like doing the whole astro experiences shit, all of that before I ever got involved with trying to manifest some money doing a magic ritual. This right here, what it is excellent for is it's full of exercises from front to back. Even if you're not trying to astral travel, like the point is that it's full of energy work, exercises, and techniques that you can do. It's really about developing your energy body, which it's it's like very underestimated how important energy work is whenever you are trying to develop your spirituality. So anyway, that's that. Um, hopefully somebody find something in there useful. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm out.